On December 18th, 2022, in Lusail Stadium, Qatar, something happened that the world will never forget. Not just the greatest World Cup final ever played, the greatest sporting event in human history. And today, I'm going to break down every single moment of it, so that you understand exactly why the whole world stopped that day. Let's start with Argentina. Argentina is a country in South America, passionate about football in a way that is hard to describe. Football is not just a sport there, it is a religion. Argentina had won the World Cup twice, in 1978 and 1986. But after that, nothing. 36 years of pain and heartbreak. And in 2022, they had one final hope. One man who carried the dreams of an entire nation on his shoulders. Lionel Messi. Widely considered the greatest football player who ever lived. In 2022, he was 35 years old. This was almost certainly his last World Cup. His last chance. An entire country, an entire lifetime, riding on one tournament. One final. Now, France. France are one of the most powerful football nations on earth. They won the World Cup in 1998, then again in 2018. In 2022, France arrived in Qatar as defending champions, the team to beat.
Now it is Lionel Messi to bring this Leagues
Mbappe,
Cup semi-final back
just 23
level
years old, the fastest
from the spot
player on
facing
the planet.
Pedro.
Some people were already calling him the next greatest player in the world. Messi versus Mbappe. Experience versus youth. Legacy versus the future. The whole world was watching. The match kicked off, and from the very first minute, Argentina were dominant. Argentina's game plan was perfect. They pressed France high up the pitch, giving them no space, no time on the ball. France, and Mbappe especially, were invisible. Completely shut down. 23rd minute, Argentina won a penalty. Messi stepped up. The entire stadium held its breath. Goal! Argentina 1, France 0. The crowd erupted. Messi, the man who had waited 36 years for this moment, was one step closer. Then, 13 minutes later, a second goal. A stunning team move finished beautifully. Argentina 2, France 0. At halftime, Argentina were 2 goals up. France looked broken. Mbappe had touched the ball almost 0 times. In the Argentina dressing room, pure joy. In the France dressing room, an emergency. France manager Didier Deschamps had 15 minutes to save his team's World Cup. He made his tactical changes. He told his team to attack, to throw everything forward. The second half began. Argentina protecting their lead. France, desperate. 79th minute. Argentina are 11 minutes away from becoming world champions. France win a penalty. Mbappe, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Goal!
Began to rage.
France.
Messi.
Suddenly,
Delightful.
the stadium.
Alvarez. Here's McAllister.
1 minute later,
Di Maria is the
81st
spare
minute,
man.
France attacked.
Di Maria.
Mbappe received the ball outside the penalty box. He hit it. Goal! Argentina 2, France 2. 2 goals in 2 minutes. The most dramatic comeback in World Cup final history. From 2-0 down with 10 minutes left to 2-2. The Argentine players were shell-shocked. The French fans were delirious. 90 minutes played, 2-2. Neither team could score in the remaining time. The match would go to extra time. 30 more minutes. Extra time. Both teams exhausted, both teams desperate. This is where legends are made, or broken. Argentina broke forward. A quick combination. The ball reached the edge of the box. Messi. He poked it home. Argentina 3 to France 2. Messi had scored in a World Cup final, in extra time. The Argentine fans went crazy. Messi ran toward the corner flag screaming. This was it. He was going to be world champion. 117th minute. 2 minutes left of extra time. France won another penalty. Mbappe stepped up. Again. He had already scored twice. Could he really score a third? Goal! Argentina 3, France 3.
Mbappe had scored a hat trick in a World Cup final, something that had never been done before in the history of the tournament. After 120 minutes of the most dramatic football ever played, the match would be decided by a penalty shootout. Penalty shootouts are the most nerve-wracking thing in all of sports. Let me explain how they work for anyone who doesn't know. Each team picks 5 players. They take turns, 1 kick each, from 12 yards away, against a goalkeeper who can move in any direction. The goalkeeper has almost no time to react. It is mostly a guessing game. For everyone involved, players, coaches, fans, it is almost Here's how the shootout works. Argentina. Messi. Scored. Argentina lead. France. Mbappe. Scored. Level. Argentina. Dybala. Scored. Argentina ahead. France. Coman. Saved by the Argentine goalkeeper Martinez. France miss. The Argentine fans went crazy. Argentina. Paredes. Scored. Argentina now need just one more save or miss from France. France. Tchouaméni. Hit the post. Missed. Argentina need just one more goal, one more kick, and they are world champions. Gonzalo Montiel walked to the spot. The entire country of Argentina, every single person watching, barely breathing. 80,000 people in the stadium, billions watching at home. Complete silence. Goal! Argentina are world champions. In Argentina, every city, every street, every family exploded. Lionel Messi fell to his knees. 36 years, his entire life, his entire career, building to this one moment. The greatest player who ever lived had finally won the greatest trophy in the world. And Mbappe? Despite scoring a hat trick in a World Cup final, the most incredible individual performance in final history, he ended up on the losing side. That is football. The most beautiful and the most cruel sport on earth. All in one game, all in one night. Now, here is why this matters in 2026. Both teams are back. Argentina, defending champions, want to do it again. France, Mbappe, want revenge. If these two teams meet again in the 2026 final, it would be the greatest rematch in the history of sport. This is why the 2026 World Cup matters. This is the story behind the tournament. Now you understand it completely. If you want daily breakdowns of every match, every team, and every big moment at the 2026 World Cup in simple English for fans exactly like you, subscribe to the Vortex Pitch right now. New video every single day of the tournament. See you in the next one.